Good afternoon, guys. It's 5:03 p.m. Today is November 22nd, 2022. Let me walk you through the pre-market note. So, typical holiday period price action. Waiting game for FOMC. Keep it simple for NQ. In above 595, assume buyers are trying, and below assume sellers are trying. Right. So, in a day trading time frame, if price goes above 595, you can go long. At level or at 595 at pullback, or if price goes below it you can even short below it. Okay, it's up to real time situation. In general, it is all about aggressive sellers, preferred sellers, and preferred buyers area. Today one of this level will give us a trade, and these are some important levels in both NQ and ES. Right, 551 was a dream number, right? 588 was a dream number. These are the areas in NQ. 595, 525, this became the low of the day, right? And this, basically this area launched the move, this area gave us a pullback. So these are the trades. So I marked it up to this point because I traded till I think 10 o'clock, I think 10:15. This is where my trades. And then that's it. After that I did not trade it. As usual, I went outside and did my yard work. But so these are the after trades, right? So so this thick blue line is a 595 line. 588 is a dream number, right? So in the morning you can see it, price came down, right? Sliced through this first time when it came down, right? So there was a minor long there, few points. That is what we discussed in Discord, right? At the same time, ES was coming into 70, yesterday's high, right? So 70 to 76, right? That is what the trade was, right? And then we had to decide at 76 what price does. Goes higher, lower, right? So take a profit here, right? NQ same time, if you go long at 595 or 588, I took the both. Actually skipped 595. I took the 588, and then up to 595, 710 point. And then ES is this. So when ES came down to get fill, right, it was a bullish disconnect right there. So we discussed that bullish disconnect is there, some buyers could be there, but I didn't want to take that long. That's why it's a different arrow. Why? Because now NQ is trading below 595, right? So some sellers, if they are active, it may slice through it. Who knows, right? Or somebody decides to buy based on the bullish disconnect, so we have to let them buy it. Then let price goes above this 76 or even this 70 again, then we can go long. So 1014, see, that's why NQ touched around 1014 or 1008, right? Where ES touched this high, NQ tested 595 again, right? So now it's a decision time. But now looking at this, see, if what we discuss is it's an open drive in NQ. So if really these sellers are legit, an open drive is legit, ideally it should not go above 551, and best case scenario this 569 to 60 area. That's it. It has to keep it below, right? So here there were a couple of trades actually, right? So 551 was a short there, back to 525, that was one trade. Then you don't touch it, right? Here also you can take a first test exhaustion based long here at 525, which was a Globex low, right? ES was testing the 24-hour VWAP also, right? So you can take that trade there also. Then when price, you can see it, 551, price hesitated there a couple of times, right? Sellers try to bring it down. Finally it gave up, right? So the moment it gave up, right, and it went to this area, there was a short too, right? Because ultimate line was this, but by the time I think ES was already above 70, right? So it was a failed breakdown of this thing here, right? And VWAP players bought it. So there was a short here, but then you have to manage it properly. When you see these things not going down and try to go higher, you have to cut it. And now you have to wait to what happens here. If sellers are still there at 595, you will see price coming down all the way here, and then slice through it, you can short, right? So here you have to wait. When this thing happen here, now buyers are active, in NQ above 595. So now you wait. for a pullback. Ideal pullback locations were 595, 588. That is what I said in Discord, right? So, and it should hold it there, simple. So when it came down like this, you can buy it here, and then take a profit here, because price is not again going higher, it's chopping around, right? And then again it came down, you wait, then again bounce, you buy it back, and now you target this and then watch there. If price no stopping there, you hold it, go higher. When it's chopped around, you basically bail out here, right? Now you have to watch this 525 area, because that was the Globex high, right? And that's where up to this point, when I wrote the note, this was a Globex high anyway. But this 624 area was important because there was a line there, right? So when price slice through it, and look at the hesitation here. First time, touched it, not even touched it, come down, come down, come down, again touched it, come down, right? And now it sliced through it. This area can act as a support. So when price came down like this, you can go long here also, and then you can hold it, or bail out or whatever, but when then price went above here, most likely it's gonna go to 620.71. So that's where it got rejection here, right? But you can see it is holding this here nicely, right? Then, but there is no level here, so you wait. When price broke out, went to 700, right? Here again seller responded, but when it came down here, that's where you go long, relying on this area, because by the time price was doing stepping up, see that balance breakout, balance breakout, balance breakout, balance breakout, right? That's the pattern. So balance breakout, like this, right? ES same thing, when you go long in NQ around 218, ES also you can go long right here, because see, seller said enough time to bring down price here, right? But here at 1026, right here, at this breakout or right after it, I said, if buyers are there and they are legit, or line in sand for ES is 77 to 80 area, which is this area, so at 1126, that is what I said, this area pretty much. And for NQ, I said 623, that's the level I gave, which is around 1026, which is right around here, right? So, or I think 1116 or something, but anyway, so 623 was the level. So here you can see it, price came down to 623, held it, right? And so you can hold it here. That was your long, along with ES also, here and here, right? And then this was the last long. So that's how the day. I was not expecting price to do this kind of behavior today before FOMC, but it produced a trend day up, today. So, but anyway, I was not there to trade. I traded only in the morning, but we didn't take any short except this, right? Pretty much. So mostly it's a long, right? Because anyway, above 595 buyers, right? That was the idea. ES above 77, 79 buyers, right? So no shorts, only longs, and you can see it. Momentum was completely to the upside in the morning, right? It only dipped one time like this, right? And that was your long here, because by the time entire morning was good momentum, right? So one time dipping is not gonna cut it, so obviously someone is going to buy it, so, and then you can see it again, upward momentum, right? So it was all momentum driven day today, and that be all for today. I'll see you tomorrow.